what kind of small talk do you have when somebody comes in and wants you to look at their penis? I mean, it's like, has there ever been a situation that a guy, drops his drawers, lets it hang out, and your reaction is like, holy shit, that's big, or, something like that. Like, oh my God.
I can't say I've ever had that thought.
You wouldn't have it with me. I promise you that. If anything, you'd be like, oh my God, we need to get, the Guinness World Records in here for the smallest junk I've ever seen in my life. I went to a urologist once because I had a problem with my penis. I leaked, right? And as I guess I get older, it happens. And I have no problem talking about it. Talk about it already. It's fine. And she's a not doctor, but she's
I did urology, so yeah. I'm very familiar.
So, so I go in, and she's a fairly attractive woman, and not that I'm interested, but sometimes your junk just kind of has a mind of its own. So you get your mindset. You're like, okay, baseball. And so she asks me, and I don't feel all that comfortable as is. But I'm trying to be a mature adult, and I tell her, I'm like, yes, I'm having this problem. I will urinate, and then afterwards it will drip in my underwear, and it's just didn't happen before. She said, does it happen after you ejaculate? I said, no, it doesn't happen after I ejaculate. She goes, okay, great. She's like, well, this is the problem. She draws me this picture, actually a really good artist, and of my penis, which was a lot bigger on paper than it is in real life. And she says, over time this happens, and there's no surgery, no pill to fix the problem. And then she goes to check my prostate. So she goes up in the other side with a glove. I mean, she was like, I felt her by my teeth. And I'm sitting there the whole time because she never even looked at my penis. She just went up my butt. I'm like, this is the oddest thing ever. She's in my butt telling me about my penis. She's a miracle doctor. This is great. So the end result was she told me I needed to squeegee my penis. So ever since then, I've been squeegeeing my penis after I urinate, and it seems to be working. So,
yeah.
It just takes a little bit longer in the bathroom, but I guess that's a normal thing that happens with guys at a certain age, right? You got to squeegee.
It does. So your urethras, it's the length of your penis. So as what you're doing when you're having the dribbling in your underwear afterwards, it's called post-void dribbling. And
what is it? Hold on, what is it called? What?
Post-void dribbling.
Post-void dribbling. I've got PVD. Let's just call it PVD.
We got PVD. That's exactly what we refer to it to, PVD. Yep. So you have to do, it's called urethral stripping. So what you're doing at the end is, make sure you shake a couple extra times, and then you just take your hand from the base down to the tip. You're milking your penis and to get what's left in that urethra out before you pull up your underwear, and that keeps your underwear dry.
Yeah. Now, would it have been weird if I asked her to give me an example of doing it? Like, can you show me how to do this? Is that like, would she have been offended by that? But she's a doctor. No. She should, right?
No, it's a natural. All men have penises, so you have to be shown sometimes.
But I want her to do it to me. To show me, yeah. She would do it. She would have done it.
Yeah, I've had to show somebody before. Absolutely.
You've squeegeed another man's penis to show him how to do it.
More than one.
Really? I got ripped off. I didn't know that was an option. Talk about not cheating, but cheating. That's great. You can go into a urologist and can you give me, I'm not squeegeeing my penis correctly. Can you help me out with this? Absolutely.